And I've decided to do something about PWM for my first video. So after spending about 4 days trying to work out how to record my voice and my DAW at the same time, overcoming a few bugs, I managed to sort it out. But let's crack into it. PWM is obviously one of my favourite sounds. It just sounds so sick, and it sounds amazing on analog synths, but you can do it on plugins as well. So let's get cracking to Synth. We all know this sound. So what you can do is we'll just go straight to initialize. There you go. So PWM's generally it's a pulse wave, and where you just squash it and expand it and squash it, and it gives that like buzzing, pretty amazing sound. But in here in Synth, you can do PWM, but you got to jump through a few hoops, which I'll do right now. So if you get a couple of triangle waves in verse 1, put that on. So now we have that's not a triangle wave. That is, oh, that was saw wave. Now you can't hear it because they're phased against each other. But now, if you, I've got a oscilloscope over here. You can see what's going on. So if I take that off, let's just take that sound off a sec. Now we will put that back. There you go, there's a square wave. Nice square wave made of 2 saw waves, one inverted. I'm just doing this so I can get a square wave that I can alter. Now, if you get the phase, that is PWM. That sounds so amazing. You can find a sweet spot, which to me is about here. That's about right. That's really cool. But in this, you can't modulate this in Silent Fine. You can modulate most things, so you can just use, where is it? There's an LFO thing here. This is built into Ableton. It takes 8,000 years to load. I have no idea why. But when it finally loads, you can attach it to anything with like CC data. So we're going to Silent, and we will need to press configure here, and then chuck it on phase, and then we can just map that to there. And now it's going wee wee. There you go. Off it goes. Slow it down a bit. There you go. So now we can, I say you wanted a Juno. You do that. You just stick a couple of these tail choruses on there. Everyone knows that. And that one. I'll duplicate that. Sounds a little bit like a Juno 106, doesn't it? Except a Juno 106 costs like £2 now. I sold mine for 400. What was I thinking? But I don't have any money. There you go. So there we go. Take those choruses off. We have pulse width modulation. And you can make cool basses out of pulse width modulation. Let's do a little filter envelope. So you can slightly hear the bass sound moving. That's what makes it sound cool. And I've got a little trick. If I Do a second envelope. Want it real snappy, I'll go like this. See there, I just want a slight more snap. So it'll change the curve from the boring silent curve, and just put in a second curve and approximate to like a snappier curve. And then if you can thicken it up with a second part in silent, but I won't bother with that. I wonder what happens if I put on 8 voices and detune them as well. That goes all wild in stereo. Oh, now it's turning into super saws. Let's get rid of that. That's not nice. Tell you what I could try. Let's do another one on the second channel. So I'll do another PWM on the second channel. So we've got that. That's phased. Let's have a look. There we go. In the second channel, part B. You can see here, it's a square wave. So then, I wonder if you can have 2 of these in there. You can. That's pretty cool. So then we shall, I can figure that. I'm going to put the part B phaser in. Not phaser, the phase in. And that's that done. And now we need to get this second. I've only one LFO. Now I'm confused. Don't even do that. Oh, I didn't put 2. Let's see. Okay. So now I'm doing a part 2. So configure that. That's a B1 one. Let's change the right slightly. Want it going up and down. I've got to map it. So that's different to the other one. So we've got, that's pretty cool. Let's put the other one. There's 2 PWMs. I can't hear anything now. What's going on? Oh yeah. Needs a filter on it, doesn't it? There you go. So now you've got PWM sound, 1 octave above another. Take down the filter. I do it like this. I just do key track, cut off. See how that makes it look more snappy? So I've got PWM. And what's over here? Let's have a look. Oh, I'm boring. Some chorus. So that's pretty cool. Let's turn it into a different kind of sound. That's really good. That was a great sounding. I'm clipping, wait a sec. That sounds sick. Put a bit of drive on it, maybe. Got drive in each one, and then cues, and this is pretty cool. Let's do like 4 decibels of, I don't know, 500. Clipping again. Clipping again. It sounds pretty sick. Let's turn it into kind of a... Oh, that sounds sick. Going back to that Juno sound kind of thing. That's one, that's an octave above. The pulse width has just been modulated at a slightly different speed, moves it around quite nicely. A gentle phasing kind of sound. And what we do, tell you what we could do. Let's pan one left. One left. Different ones, or just pan them different directions a little bit. This is pretty cool about to do. And then fine tune one. Sounds pretty sick. Sounds very stereo. Go wild. So wide. No chorus, sounds really wide. That's super wide. Let's talk up. Anyway, if you've lasted this long, it's unbelievable. Well done.